Why do you continue to suffer from wounds that someone else caused? If they hurt you once, why do you carry the pain with you for days, weeks, or even years? The injury might be in your memory, not your body, and your memory is yours to control. People will betray you, deceive you, and hurt you. That's an unfortunate part of life. But here's the question. When someone pushes you, do you stand still and let the hurt linger? Or do you step away? For most, they stand there, holding on to the pain. They nurture it, they revisit it, they let it replay in their minds like a never-ending loop, asking themselves, why is this happening to me? But the truth is this, pain is a choice. And today I'm going to share ways to stop letting the pain of others dictate how you live your life. Think about it. How many times have you found yourself replaying the moment you were wronged? The harsh words they said, the betrayal, the abandonment, the injustice. It haunts you. You cannot shake it off. And all the while, you tell yourself that you need an apology. You picture that moment when they'll come to you, face full of regret, eyes filled with remorse, and they'll say, I was wrong. I'm sorry for the pain I caused. And you think that when that moment finally happens, you will find peace. You will heal. But what if I told you that moment may never come? What if I told you the person who wronged you might never feel the regret you're waiting for? They might go on with their lives while you're stuck, replaying their actions. And what if I told you that your need for their apology is actually keeping you from healing? Consider this. How many of your days have been spent waiting for someone to apologize? How many hours have you wasted hoping that one person would come and acknowledge the hurt they caused you? But here's the truth. Their apology, if it ever comes, cannot heal your pain. What will it really change? Will hearing the words, I'm sorry, undo what was done? Will it restore what was broken? The past cannot be rewritten with words. The damage is already done, and holding on to the hope of an apology is simply holding on to something that keeps you from moving forward. The world doesn't wait for apologies. The sky doesn't wait for the clouds to clear before the sun rises. The river doesn't stop flowing until the rocks are removed. And you don't need someone else's apology to move on from what they did. Why? Because here's the deeper question. How many times have you unintentionally hurt others? How many times have your actions caused pain to someone else, even without realizing it? How many times have you regretted something you did, but the other person never got the chance to hear your apology? And when they did hear it, did it immediately heal the wound, or did it simply give them a moment to breathe before they continued their journey? You see, healing doesn't come from an apology. It comes from recognizing that you don't need one. The day you stop waiting for someone else to say, I'm sorry, is the day you reclaim your power. It's the day you start to heal yourself. Not everyone who hurts you will see their wrongdoing. Not everyone who betrays you will feel guilty. Some people will continue on with their lives as if nothing ever happened, while you stay stuck in the moment of hurt. But why should their lack of accountability hold you back? Why should their indifference stop you from moving forward? The moment you let go of the need for them to apologize is the moment you set yourself free. Because your freedom doesn't come from their words. It comes from your own ability to forgive yourself and let go of their actions. Now let's put this into perspective. Imagine you are walking down a busy street and someone bumps into you, knocking you off balance. You turn around expecting an apology, but the person is already lost in the crowd. Now you have a choice. You can stand there looking for the person who hurt you, waiting for them to come back and say sorry, or you can brush off the encounter and continue your walk. Which option seems smarter? Which choice will allow you to keep moving forward with your life? The answer is simple. Walk on. The same is true with life. Some people will hurt you, betray you, and then disappear without ever acknowledging what they've done. Some will break you and never look back. And some will leave scars on your soul without ever feeling the weight of what they've done. But why should that stop you? Why should that prevent you from moving on with your life? The longer you wait for them to come back, the more of your own life you lose. You are the one standing still while the world moves on around you. But once you stop waiting, once you let go of the need for their apology, that's when your healing begins. Now imagine for a moment that someone throws a rock at you. It hits you and it hurts. Now you have two options. You can hold on to that rock, let it weigh you down, and carry it with you wherever you go, or you can drop it and move forward. Which choice makes more sense? Yet, how many people choose to carry the rock? They walk around weighed down by the hurt, the betrayal, the anger, and they wonder why they feel so exhausted and defeated. The truth is, it's not the rock that's weighing them down. It's the choice to carry it. You don't need to carry the weight of others' actions. You don't need to hold on to the hurt they caused. Drop the rock. Let go. When someone wrongs you, you have a choice. You can allow their actions to define you, or you can rise above them. Most people choose the first option without even realizing it. They think, "I'll never be like them." But slowly, their heart becomes hardened. They become cynical, jaded, distrustful. The pain they've experienced is now passed on to others, and so the cycle continues. But you don't have to be a part of that cycle. You don't have to be weighed down by their actions. Instead, you can rise above it. You can choose to heal, and when you heal, you stop the cycle. The most powerful revenge you can take is not in making them suffer the way they made you suffer. The most powerful revenge is in refusing to be affected by their actions at all. People want to see you react. They want to see you break down. They want to know that their betrayal, their cruelty, their words have power over you. But what happens when you don't react? What happens when you simply stay calm, unaffected, and focused on your own peace? That is when they fear you. Because nothing disturbs a person more than realizing they no longer have access to your emotions. Nothing unsettles them more than realizing their actions no longer control you. The ultimate power is not in how much pain you can inflict on others. The ultimate power is in how untouchable you become. They will try to hurt you. They will try to manipulate you. They will try to pull you into their drama. But the moment you stop giving them that power, the moment you stop allowing their actions to dictate your peace, you become untouchable. And that is where true strength lies. You see, the greatest revenge is not in proving that they were wrong. The greatest revenge is in not needing them to be wrong at all. Let them carry their guilt, their bitterness, their regret. You, on the other hand, have learned to let go. You have chosen peace over pain, and that is how you win.